Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Coming to you from a very cold area tonight, so bear with me. The truck is running. There's some vibration. We're at 3 degrees right now. We're going down to negative 14 tonight, so this truck and trailer will continue to run all night at that temperature. Just the way it is. Can't afford to gel up, you know. Don't want to afford it anyway. So I need some help. I need some thoughts. So I've been told my entire trucking career that if you're stuck in the snow, if you lower your suspension, it'll help you get traction. And I heard this the other day, and I was thinking that don't sound right to me because it just does logically. It doesn't make any sense. How are we adding weight to something by lowering a suspension? The same amount of weight's on the fifth wheel. Like, how are we changing weight? I get it, when you slide tandems, you're moving weight, but just lowering suspension? How does that work? So I called up my buddy DIY Semi and I said, how does that work? And he thought I was messing with him. I was like, no, I've heard this before, and I heard it on YouTube multiple times in the last week. Because it's winter out. And he was like, really? And he thought maybe it had came from, like, you know when they used to tell the rookies that, if you're overweight, you let some air out of your tires, it'll make you not overweight. He thought maybe it was one of those things where, like, somebody was messing with a rookie and then it just got continually passed around. Maybe something like that. He brought up a good point that he would not do it on the simple fact of, if you're spinning your tires and your drive line's out of alignment with your suspension dropped, you're not supposed to go over a certain speed with your suspension dropped. You will wear out carrier bearings and rear ends and all that good stuff. That stuff is supposed to be aligned, So, think about it before you do it. Don't just do stuff because people say it. Think about it. See, I'm the type of person, I question everything, maybe to a fault. But when I heard this, I was like, this doesn't sound right to me. So when talking to DIY, he said, hey, here's an easy way to test it, an easy experiment. So I did it. He said, take her over to the cat scale. That's what you need to do. Take her to the cat scale and put her on the cat scale. If it adds weight to your drives, it'll show up on the cat scale, because when you do it, the drive axle is independent when it gets weighed. And I was like, or the drive axles, that, tandem. I was like, that's a good idea. I said, hell, I'm finna shut the truck down at a TA. I'll get on the scale and do it. So what I did, here's how the experiment worked. I pull up on the scale. I get my weight. And with my suspension up, I'll put the cat scale up right here. We'll go through the numbers. With the suspension up, normal, just driving onto the scale. Steer axle 11,420, drive axle 30,620. That's the number to remember, because the drive axle is the one it's supposed to be adding weight to. And trailer was 29,980 for a total of 72,020 pounds. You see it right here. So then, without even moving, sitting right there on the scale, I reach over, I flip the suspension dump. I let it completely dump. I let it sit there for like a minute, 2 minutes. Reweigh me. And I did this on the out, so it ain't like I got out or did anything. I sat right here in the seat and pushed the button. Now the cat scale has a variance of about 200 pounds on the total weight. So keep that in mind. So, with the suspension lowered, I had 12,160 on the steer. It added 700 pounds to the steer axle. I guess, the changing the geometry probably pushed on the steer axle. The drive axle went down 820 pounds. So lowering your suspension takes weight off of your drive axle. And then on the trailer, it varied 20 pounds, you know, just because it's a 30,000 pound weight. And honestly, something that varies 30 pounds on a 30,000 pound scale, not that big a deal. Total on the other one was 71,960. The total weight difference was 60 pounds. So here's the before and here's the after, or vice versa. And you can see for yourself, when you dump your air suspension, you lose weight on the drive axle. Now, here's what I tell you. If you don't believe me, and you still want to believe this, take your truck to the cat scale and do the experiment yourself. It cost you, what was the regular weight? $12.50, $3 for a reweigh. It cost me $15.50 to do this experiment. If you get different results, let me know. If there's something I did wrong, let me know. But as far as I can see, dropping your suspension loses weight on the drive axle. It doesn't add weight to the drive axle. It takes weight off of the drive axle. So, there you go. There you go. Question everything. Question everything. Don't believe what people tell you unless you try it yourself and test it yourself. And if you get different results, let me know. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that thumbs up if you made it this far. Check out the merch tent down below. I got some new merch coming very soon. Some heated jackets. Y'all gonna like these. Y'all gonna like these. I got a review coming on them. I've been testing them for a little while. They are not cash branded, but I got me a little deal with a company here to sell some merch, so I took it. So you guys stay tuned for that. If you're not a subscriber, maybe think about becoming a subscriber. And if you want to see more cash, click on one of these other videos that pops up here. And until later, take care of each other. Bye.